in a joint, what's the worst thing you probably ever seen?
On the weight pit, boy got his head crushed with weight on 45 pound plate while
Mm,
he was under like 315, 365. I can't remember exactly. It was three something. It was more than normal weight. And the guy came down over his face, and his spotter had got out the way. That's what tripped me out. You know what I'm saying? And it honestly, God, the spotter wasn't even involved in it. But old boy just watched in time to just right where when the spotter just moved that split second, he smashed him. And them weights pinned him down, dog. You feel me? And just the scream he let out. You feel me?
mm. Do it stick with you to this day?
No, I remember it though. Now that you brought it up, you feel me? But I seen a few different things. I seen the guy put something in the guy eggs. I don't know what he put in. The guy was boiling some eggs. I don't know what he put in there. When he went out, dog put something in his in there in the water or whatever in the microwave. Because when dog came back and opened that microwave, dog, that stuff blew out in his face like porcupine. Stuck off shell, stuck off. He was in there screaming. Now he screamed like he almost shattered glass. He screamed so loud. I don't know what dog put in there, but it blew in his face when he opened that pressure off the door. When he opened the door of the microwave, it shot in his face, dog. They had to rush him to the hospital. Now, that was vicious. I seen guy 9 block in Jackson 9 block go up to the top gallery and jump off. You know what I'm saying? Jump down the base. I watched that. It looked like a jacket was falling at first. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know. I just happened to
Mhm.
look up and just seen he was in all state clothes. You know, and see in our time when we was young, you ain't have to wear state clothes all day. You know what I'm saying? So when I
Right.
seen it, I'm thinking somebody throwing their laundry over the rail. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then I realized that's a person. By the time he hit, you know what I'm saying? It was just a loud thump. Then they just left him out there on base so long. You know what I'm saying? Now that was vicious.
Have you ever ran across Pussycat or New York?
No, I heard about Pussycat. I knew a lot of them Saginaw boys. I heard stories about Pussycat. I didn't know Pussycat. Um,
Was you ever nervous about running across somebody like that?
no, we was holding things down, so I ain't worried about that. See, the thing is, you gotta understand. When we came to the joint, it was more about respect, and you gave our respect, you got respect. Wasn't nobody getting raped and none of that. Them guys was willingly if it was homosexual stuff going on. But in our time, it wasn't like it. Homosexual stuff was mainly hid. It wasn't in the open like it is now. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
mainly it was about you getting to that money in there. You know, when you came to jail, you was either getting to the law library, you was trying to get you some money to get to the law library. You know what I'm saying? Guys wasn't sitting around. It wasn't a lot of gangs in the jail, and you know what I'm saying? It was more the religion organization was the biggest thing in jail when I come in. You know what I'm saying? You had the Malia, you had the Moorish Americans, and you had the Nation of Islam, and you had the Sunni Muslims. You know what I'm saying? And a few Shiites.
Mm.
So that was the thing. You know, over the years in the 2000s, that's when the gangs began plentiful. But through the 80s and 90s, no, it was about the religious and about getting money. Because when I come to jail, they still had tokens. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys still had green money. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to wear your blues, never. You know what I'm saying? So guys was in there in designer clothes, everything. You know what I'm saying? I had my designer clothes in there and all that, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
it was still like a who's who. So when I came off the streets, I was somebody on the street. So when I came in there, you know, for East Side in there, you know what I'm saying? Somebody knew who I was if they didn't know me personally. So I ain't worried about running across the homosexual, the predators, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, we was doing our own thing. You know what I'm saying? And we knew how to
Mm-hmm.
protect. You know, we came in straight, learned how to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We protecting ourselves on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Same rules apply. It's just a different choice of weapon when you get inside there. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta learn. You gotta learn hand to hand. Now you ain't squeezing the trigger. You got to get close and personal with that knife. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. You know what I'm saying? But it's still the same mindset.
Fact. All the time you did 15 years altogether. How does that affect you to this day? Do you wash your drawers in the shower? Uh, wear shower shoes into the shower. How does it affect
Um, Sometimes if I ain't getting in there with my wife, I'm getting in there with my boxers still on and stuff, like what I'm saying? For real, some of them habits still creep up. Sometimes you have to snap out of it.
you? Yeah,
Certain way I neaten up my area, my little area of my things, you know what I'm saying? Like I still got a bunkie, you know what I'm saying? Um, but the biggest part is society letting that go when they get to doing background checks on you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They say that don't matter, it do matter, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
sorry.
If you ain't jumping into truck driving or construction, your background play a big part. Them the only two main jobs that's the most lenient with background checks. That okay, basically you cool if you ain't, even if you on paper, you could go get in construction and drive a truck. You feel me? If you take the proper steps, they don't hold no nothing against you for background check. But everything else, Uber, Lyft, any of that you think you go get, if you got any type of violence or anything, you done. And that shouldn't play a factor. When how long you go hold that on my head? They say 10 years, but then they say, oh, on violent stuff, they ain't gotta never take that off. They always show that. They always show, they show everything. You feel me? So how you really supposed to read that? They got you, and it's designed that way. They know what they're doing. It ain't like they don't know what I'm saying. It's designed just that way. So they keep you in a certain class. You feel me? You ain't getting out this class no matter what you do. Why they got these preventions for you? You know what I'm saying? That just happen to be one of them. If you mess up, if you make a mistake, any kind of way, catch a case. Some people have been had cases put on. We just talking about Devontae. What's his name? Devontae Sanford.
Devontae Sanford. Yeah,
Yeah, prime example. Case put on. Know what I'm saying? So if you get case put on you, you had any contact. I just imagine that probably show up on his background that he been arrested for that before. You see what I'm saying? No matter he beat it and all that, it still probably show up. I ain't saying to do. I'm just speaking. I don't know the facts on that, but I'm just saying you having contact with police. If you lose a case and go to prison, it's gonna be hard for you to get a good job to get to support your family on with today's inflation. Look at the prices of the stuff now. The job prices ain't went up, but all the
hell
stuff you get
no.
that you need to survive in this country went up. Everything, food, everything went up, but the pay rate ain't went up. You know